In this video, we're going to go through navigation tips. When working in Excel workbooks, one of the things that can improve your efficiency and speed of processing is using your keyboard as much as possible. If we have a data set here and we want to get to the bottom of it, we don't want to have to scroll down manually with our mouse or be dragging around the sliders to get to the top and the bottom of our data. There are quicker and faster ways to navigate around our data sets. So if we head over to our keyboard, the first place we want to start is if we click into a cell, is getting comfortable using our arrow keys, which can allow us to move to the right, down, left, and up in our data. Now, when we start to use our arrow keys while holding down Control, so if we're starting in this leftmost column, hit Control and arrow key to the right, we can see that we jump all the way to the right end of our data. We hit Control down, we jump to the bottom, Control left to the left end, and Control up will bring us back. So a quick way for us to jump around the different areas of our report. If we want to jump to the bottom of our data set without having to go right and then down, we could hold Control and hit the End key, which will bring us to the last active cell in our data set. If we want to come back to the top, we could hit Control and hit Home. That'll bring us to the first active cell in our data set. Now, if we want to navigate around and highlight our data, if we hit Control, but now also hold Shift and go to the right and highlight that. As well, if we wanted to highlight all the data, we could hit Control Shift and then go down. Another way we could select all of our data is through Control A, which will highlight everything. Or Control A, you can think of it Control All to highlight everything. And if we have multiple tabs in our data set versus having to manually click on each one, we could hit Control Page Down to move to the right through our tabs, and then Control Page Up to move back through the left to each of our tabs. If we had a data set that went horizontal, we could use the Alt key and hit Page Down to move to the right across the workbook, as well as we're holding Alt and Page Up would bring us back to the left in our workbook. And if we wanted to go down in our data but didn't want to jump all the way to the end, we can hit the Page Down button to bring us a subset further down, and we can hit Page Down multiple times if we're looking to end up in the middle of our data set, as well as hitting Page Up to go back up in our data set. Now, those are the core navigation features that will help you reduce the use of your mouse and allow you to get around your workbooks a lot more quickly if you need to get to the end, at the bottom, highlight or select different areas of data. These are going to be helpful navigation tips to practice with and get very comfortable with.